that kill the birds. That's one of the reasons they
But
tried
no,
to say.
hold on. They killed them in Sweden, Brazil, Arkansas, Missouri, Maryland, Maine. All of those places.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
birds
my
all
mom
over the
was
world.
telling
I
me
didn't even know
about it
about
right
that shit.
before I left because I went to Missouri, and so she was like
Josh
asking me
is
where I was
stupid.
going.
That was a smart ass comment. No, I didn't know it was birds all over the world.
No, I didn't know birds were dying. I thought it was just that one spot in Kansas. I didn't know it was the same thing all over the
No,
world.
they're just falling out of the sky, dying. I'm gonna walk outside my door one day and a bird is gonna land on my fucking head.
Yeah, I know, right? Hail that kills the birds, but there was no hail. So how did they even come up with some shit like that?
High altitude hail.
That's what they tried to say.
Yo, man, they come up with anything nowadays, man. People are so stupid. That's like how
No, I
they try
think
to
it's
debunk
something. Look, I
UFOs.
think it's something that the government is making, and they're gonna make it strong enough. You know, it's gonna first they're gonna see what they could do. Like, so they tested it. It killed the birds and it killed the fish. So they're gonna make it strong enough, and they're just gonna put that out in the air until people like start dropping. You know, like dropping like flies, like the birds and the fish
It's called
did.
depopulation. What they're trying to do is depopulate the earth because the earth is too overpopulated to where they're saying we're running out of our resources or
So
we're
that means
fucking
you
this
should
shit
go
up.
play in
Think of
trash
it
like
like this. Look,
everyone.
look, look. Think of it like this. The earth, we're all like you know what I'm saying? We're all like a disease. We're all like a cancer on the earth. And the earth is fighting back in a way that what's called is trying to protect itself from us, from polluting the earth, from overpopulating, going in and chopping down all the trees. All the trees produce oxygen. We breathe so much damn carbon dioxide out. We exhale so much carbon dioxide that I wouldn't be surprised that our fucking air is polluted with that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? If we're cutting all the fucking trees down, we're not planting enough fucking flowers. It's ridiculous.
It's not even the trees, Esco. Like when I was in the Navy, right? I was on a
It's
carrier.
not Project Bluebeam no more. Gutter. It changed the name to Pegasus.
I was on a carrier, right? And everything. Now imagine we out to sea. We out there for like 2, 3 months at a time. Everything we had to throw away went overboard. I'm talking paint cans, fucking wires, airplane parts, airplane engines, everything. Now think about the
I think the
Navy
worst
over
thing.
all the years, right? Think about the Navy over all the years, and every time a Navy ship goes out, there's no place to throw trash but into the ocean. The ocean is where we get most of our oxygen. So if we constantly putting shit down there, throwing trash down there, toxic chemicals down there, that's where it's not the trees, it's the oceans that we get our oxygen from. That's what we should be more worried about. But people can't see, they can't see the ocean bottoms. They can't see the ocean floor, but you can see a forest. You know what I'm saying? That's why people don't
Did you
really,
hear? Yo,
you
what
know.
about them holes in the oceans? You saw those holes in the ocean? There's holes where that the water goes down like a drain. Nobody knows where the fuck it goes.
Oh, like a whirlpool, and it's just like keeps on going.
No whirlpool, just a hole. Just a fucking hole in the water where all the water goes down, and they don't know what the fuck that is.
But they see that it's
They don't know
constantly
where it
water
goes.
going down into it.
Constantly water going down into it. They don't know where the water goes. It's just going in a hole.
Well, it's got to be coming back out somewhere as moisture, somewhere, steam or something, because if not, all
Yo,
that water constantly being sucked down, where would it go? I mean, we'd be running out of water. It wouldn't be no such thing as floods.
it's a hole, man. I don't know where the fuck it
Never go
goes.
to my shoulder. You gotta leave.
Everybody back in church, get everybody all docile again. That's a pretty good theory.
I don't know how many people take a class like this, but I took a poli-sci class that talks about population checks. Like we will never get rid of poverty. All of those without them, we will populate way more than.
Half of what you said is like cut off, Leah.
I heard every other word.
No, it wasn't every
No,
other
it's
word. It
like
was like a
no,
sentence, then miss a
you know, it talks
sentence.
about how people are trying to cure cancer, you're trying to cure AIDS, you're trying to end poverty. We can't do that because in order for us to do that, we're basically killing ourselves. Because if we do it, then we'll be overpopulated. We'll have, you know, not enough resources. So in the political science classes, They say that, you know, war has to happen, poverty has to happen, cancers have to happen, disease has to happen, because if we don't, we overpopulate.
Because that's our predator in life. Like that's the shit. Like if you're in nature, you have, you know, animals and you have predators. If an animal doesn't have a predator, it'll be too many of them. Well, right now it's just too many of us. So all the bullshit, us fighting each other primarily, is our own predator. But they say the world can possibly sustain 12 million people, as far as they know right now.
Million or billion?
12 billion. It's 7 billion right now.
Man, by that time they're gonna run out of space. Like, really?
Yeah, because like everybody's living longer lives because of all the drugs and all the stuff that they have now. So everybody's dying.
You know
Well,
what's another interesting fact about the U.S. government? The U.S. government taxes the hell out of cigarettes, right? They tax the hell out of cigarettes. Do you know what the U.S. bonds, do you know what our economy is invested in? Fucking tobacco products.
Because they know that shit got a grip on people. That shit has a psychological grip.
So
That shit has a
the
physical
same
grip.
ones they're
They know
fucking
you can't
taxing
shake
are
that
the
shit.
same ones that they're putting their investments in.
shit can see into other universes and fucking galaxies and shit, yo. Ridiculous. Really is.
Say what?
How like scientists and stuff could see into like different universes and galaxies and stuff.
With
You know
telescopes
what's
and
crazy about
probes?
those pictures that they show us of far out galaxies? You know what the crazy thing about it is that the picture that's taken is of galaxies from millions of years ago.
Yeah,
It's
years
not,
ago. We're
it's
just
not
now seeing
now.
the light. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
The
crazy.
light is
They're
just
from a
now
long
getting
time
to
ago.
us.
Like, how the hell do they know in a different galaxy, like, there's another Earth, as they claimed a couple, like, months ago or whatever?
Well, that's what they say based on the distance from the sun, how far we are away from the sun. There's another planet. They look at it. It must be blue. They see some blue tinges. Maybe there's some water. You know what I mean? It's just estimating. They're speculating. They don't really know shit. But based on all the facts that we know, they look at it and they say, okay, it's probably, you know, the same thing.
Then they're gonna try to take their ass over there and find
Think of it like this: the Hadron Collider, the Hadron Atom Smasher. Them niggas fucking try to mimic the Big Bang Theory, and what they did was they created a little galaxy through atoms when they smashed together, and it might have created little black holes that so-called dissipated, or so they say. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you seen all these things happening like in where is it? I gotta Google the motherfucking YouTube. Hold up. I'll find it.
As soon as you said, was it Hadron Collider, I was thinking, do you watch that show, Big Bang Theory? And then you said Big Bang Theory. That's funny.
That's what it's about. That's what they were trying to figure out. They was trying to mimic the Big Bang Theory by smashing atoms together after having them run around a big ass couple mile wide tubes in a circle.
Yeah, I know what it
It
looks
goes
like.
through one circle to a bigger circle that's a couple miles wide, and then when they finally meet, going in the opposite direction, they smash and they create a little mini galaxy.
But what they really want to do with that is create never-ending fuel. They just don't really know if they can contain. They're just guessing, but they don't know if they can contain it.
Pegasus, the Hadron Atom Smasher is crazy. Planet X, Planet Nibiru, wow. A lot of bullshit.
It is a lot of bullshit to think about in this life. Like, if you really want to know what's going on, it's just so much little pieces and shit that you don't know about, shit that you hear about. I mean, you go crazy trying to figure all that shit out.
Hell yeah, Colonel Ray.
You know The first time you ever watch, or gosh, the first time you
Absolutely.
ever,
Yo, the truth is in the movies, little bits of it. It really is. But it's even in movies, it's not so much conditioning. I think conditioning comes more with television. I think it's a network of powerful people. It has nothing to do with politics the way we see it.
You know, I think is interesting.
It's all corporations. That's what it is.
The ones that we vote on the most are the national ones, like the president and stuff. The people who are going to affect your taxes, the people who are going to affect your day-to-day are your local governments more than any fucking government, huge government person is going to.
Again, it's not the government. Like, you're wrong about that. It's not the government that controls anything. It's the fucking Federal Reserve. When the Federal Reserve, like, lowers interest rates or raises interest rates, what happens? Shit goes crazy. It's the banks. The banks are fucking us over. It has nothing to do with the government. The government is just the corporation's little pansies to do whatever, to do their bidding, to vote shit into laws and make the illegal shit they want to do legal. That's what politicians are for.
I agree with that. The reserve is really.
Yo, Hassan, you gotta be on Live Cam.
There's going to be a huge debate whether we can raise the national debt limit.
Why?
To say what?
To raise it to 12. Is it 12 billion that they're trying to?
What do you mean, lower the debt? Like, get rid of it?
They're trying to. No. We have a cap right now that says the United States federal government can only have this much, right?
Show me the
so
the
this
footage.
Congress
216.
session, they're gonna try to see if they can raise.
And they will. Like, they're gonna do what they want. It's just like that's